Roopa. We're physical therapists here at Breakthrough, and today we're going to take you through a lower body exercise routine. We're going to start off with a little warm up, and we're going to go ahead and do some butt kickers. So you're going to stand on one leg and kick your heel to your butt. You're going to switch sides and repeat for about 20 seconds. You should feel a little stretch through the front of your thighs here at your quads. And after 20 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and switch to a standing torso twist. So again, you're gonna stand on one leg and you're gonna bring your elbow to your opposite knee, rotate that trunk, and twist your body. We're gonna do this for another 20 seconds. Okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do our last warm-up exercise, the zombie kick. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stand on one leg and bring your toe to your hand. Try and keep your knee as straight as possible. It's okay if it bends a little bit. And you should feel a good stretch through the hamstrings here. That's gonna be the back of the thigh on each side. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna move on to some other exercises. Now we're gonna move on to some rainbow kicks. I'm gonna be doing a tougher version in quadruped or on all fours, and Roopa's gonna be demonstrating a modified version that's a little bit easier using a chair for support. We're gonna go ahead and do 8 on each side for 2 sets. Let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna lift your leg, bring it to the opposite side of your body, and back. Going for a nice rainbow arch. Keeping your core tight, making sure that your back isn't moving too much. And it's nice and stable. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, let's go ahead and switch sides. Legs straight, you're bringing it up and around to the opposite side of your body for 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's go and take a little break, and we're gonna do one more set on each side. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go and take a rest. For our next exercise, we're gonna be doing some bridges. I'm gonna be doing a tougher version with one leg, and Roopa's gonna be using 2 legs, but she is gonna add a little bit of weight with that medicine ball. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna do 2 sets of 8 again. So, have your feet apart, arms at your sides or across your chest. You're gonna go onto one leg, or in Roopa's case, stay on 2 with the weight, and you're gonna go ahead and lift and squeeze your glute muscle. That's 1, 2, make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight. Really focus through that one glute, or in Roopa's case, both glutes. On the way up with a slow and controlled descent. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch legs. If you're doing the single leg bridge, we're gonna make sure that your opposite leg is straight. You're gonna make sure that your pelvis is level with the other side. meaning I'm not going to let this side drop, okay? Let's go ahead and do 8 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Go ahead and take a little break. We're going to do the same thing on each side for another set of 8. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Pelvis level, core tight, squeeze the glute up and slowly down. 2, 3, 4, good. And now we're going to move on to our last set. Let's go ahead and finish this up with another set of 8. All right. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing single leg RDLs, or otherwise known as single leg Russian deadlifts. I'm going to be doing a harder version with a little weight in my hand, and Roopa is going to be demonstrating one with a little bit of support on the wall for balance. You're going to stand on one leg, and you're going to reach down towards your toe, and come back up. Stay on that one leg, reach down again, and come back up. And we're going to do this for 8 times on each leg. You want to make sure that your back is straight, you're hinging at the hips. Keep your core tight. And really control yourself on the way down and on the way up. It's okay if you lose your balance. Just grab your balance again and repeat. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Ready? Okay. On the opposite leg, you're going to reach down again and come back up and repeat. You also want to make sure that your pelvis doesn't roll out to the side like this. You want to keep them nice and straight, forward and squared up. And there's 8. Whew. That's one set. We're going to go ahead and do another set of 8 on each side. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay. You should be feeling this through your hamstring and your glutes. Let's go ahead and do one last set. All right. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing a squat to a reverse lunge. Roopa is going to demonstrate an easier version where instead of a lunge, she's going to be tapping her foot back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to get into a nice little squat here, and you're going to bring one leg back, go into a lunge or a foot tap if you're doing the easier version, and then you're going to switch legs and repeat. We're gonna do 8 times on each side. Three. Okay, let's go ahead and take a little break. Now let's go ahead and finish up our second set. Again, feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna sit into a squat and you're gonna do a reverse lunge. Switch your legs. Make sure your trunk is nice and stable. You're keeping your core tight. Really putting weight through that rear leg for my version here. All right. Now let's go ahead and move on to our cool down exercises. We're gonna do 3 stretches today. Our first stretch is gonna be a piriformis stretch, which is a muscle just underneath our large glute muscles on each side. In order to stretch that, you're gonna cross one leg over the other, and you're gonna lower yourself, or in Roopa's case, you're gonna lean forward, keeping your back straight. And we're gonna hold that for about 20 seconds. You should feel it on your right side if you're crossing your right leg over your left. Good. Now let's go ahead and switch sides. You're gonna cross your left leg over your right, and you're gonna lean forward or squat into the stretch. And right now I'm feeling it through my left glute here. And I'm using the wall for some support. We're gonna hold for another 20 seconds. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move on to a glute stretch. Instead of squatting down or instead of leaning forward, you're gonna bring your knee to your opposite chest and pull towards your body. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Good. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Bring your knee to your opposite side of your chest and hold. Okay. Now let's move on to our last cool down exercise. We're gonna go ahead and do a hamstring stretch. You're gonna get one leg forward, keep the hips back and lean forward with your trunk, keeping your back straight, and you should feel it on the back of your thigh here. We're gonna go ahead and hold for 20 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the opposite side and repeat. Make sure that with the leg that you're stretching, that knee is straight. And if you want to, you could point your toes up towards the ceiling and get a little bit of the calf in there as well. Let's go ahead and hold for 20 more seconds here. So that's it for our exercises today. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.